And from Taiwan also, please welcome Ahead.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. I'm Andrea, the co-founder and CEO of Ahead. I'm really excited to share with you our Ahead innovation technology that can help physicians in blood cancer diagnosis in just 7 seconds. But before I start, I'd like to share with you why I like to create this venture. Because I'm a cancer survivor myself. I had thyroid cancer when I was 14. So back then, I already decided I wanted to dedicate my effort to improve the cancer care and help more patients like me to have the chance to regain their productivity in the society. And so, similar to cancer, my own cancer journey, the cancer decision treatment process is driven by the clinical exam results that's performed routinely at very critical clinical decision points. For the case of blood cancer, it's flow cytometry. And the flow cytometry data is interpreted by the hematopathologists, and the report hand over to the hematology to make the decision what it's going to do for this patient for the next step. However, there's a huge bottleneck here. Currently, the interpretation is so time-consuming. Physicians need to wait 1 to 2 weeks to get a report. And it doesn't happen just once in their whole treatment process. It's happened routinely at every critical clinical decision step. So for rapid progressing disease, continuing delay like this is catastrophic. Some patients even die while waiting for the report. And how many patients are suffering from these situations? In US alone, there's 1 patient being diagnosed with blood cancer every 3 minutes, and 1 die from it every 9 minutes. And on average, there's 1.5 million patients living with blood cancer, and each of them, their treatment cost could be up to $800,000 per patient per year. So in total, the healthcare cost for US in blood cancer is $21 billion. So it's a very critical healthcare burden issue, and we hope to address part of it through our Ahead innovation technology. So our AI-driven Ahead Flow Innovations is a rapid triage tool. It's developed by over 5,000 archives in our proprietary database accumulated in our hospital over 7 years. And with our algorithm developed, we have used our AOC to measure the performance of algorithm, reach over 0.9. It's both measure, look at the sensitivity and the specificity of the leukemia detection performance. And our result has been published at the eBioMedicine. It's one of the Lancet publishing group journal. And here is the screenshot of our platforms. We will not only be able to provide evidence of normality, we also can perform the inter-specimen the comparisons to the samples in our proprietary database. And if we implement it in the clinical setting, so all the flow data will plug into our triage platform first to help physicians to identify where are the abnormal specimens. Therefore, we expect to reduce 2/3 of the physician's time in interpreting this result. So we can roll out the report in 1 to 2 days rather than 1 to 2 weeks. So if this delay reduction occurs at every clinical step, indirectly we can help improve the treatment outcome, reduce the treatment cost, and also for core laboratory, we can also increase the productivity. They can provide more service within the same working hours. And compared to other flow cytometry analysis tools available in the market, we are tailor-made specifically for the blood cancer diagnosis assistant. We can not only perform automated analysis, we can also perform inter-specimen comparison with the proprietary database, and we doesn't have the limitation to stick to the specific flow cytometer or flow protocol. And in the US, we'll use B2B business model with 4 different target customers: hospital, core laboratory, pharmaceuticals, and the insurance company. And the reason we can develop such a revolutionary tool is that our founding team is combined by hematologists, experts in AI engineering, data science, and pharmaceutical marketing. And after our proof of concept study, right now we are backed up by the president and the key opinion leader of Taiwan Hematology Society to conduct the validation study in Taiwan. And moreover, we are also been working with University of Pittsburgh for over a year now. And we're going to have another collaboration established with UCSF. And our collaboration model we have with UPitt, we have now just entered the final round of Pittsburgh Innovation Challenge. And our abstract for the Clinical Cytometry Conference is also being selected as one of the 4 e-posters to be presented next month in Atlanta. And because of the promise of the diagnostic improvement, we are now invited by the Pittsburgh UPMC enterprise to apply for another $750,000 US grant to the Pittsburgh Healthcare Data Alliances. As for our IP strategy, we will file 2 non-professional and 1 professional patent before the end of this year to USPTO. And we are really blessed to be funded by the Taiwan government and also join the SkyDeck ecosystem. And right now, we hope to incorporate later in Q4 this year. And next year, we'll secure the funding, complete our C-round fund, and then kick off our validation study for the FDA submission. And we aim to reach our first FDA clearance by 2021. Currently, we are looking for advisor or angel investor who are familiar with the digital health space and also alliances with medical center to participate in our validation study. So you are welcome to talk to us at the booth over here on the right side, or you can just email me at andrea1@handmanson.com. Thank you for your attention.